Hey guys, and welcome to a new series we're going to do called Classic Attempt. I don't know about you guys, but I stopped doing English literature in sixth form because I thought, I can read books anytime. But I realised after doing this, I cannot read classic books at any time. Like, without my teacher to spoon feed me, I don't know what I'm talking about. I do not understand what these people are saying, and some people seem to be able to read classic books just flawlessly. I am not one of those people. I do not understand half of the things they are saying, but when it's actually analysed for me, I'm like, oh, this is a great book, it's awesome. So this is a new series that me and Katie are going to do, where we read some classic books and then we report back on how far we managed to get through them. First book I'm going to talk about, I thought I'd ease myself in, and I read Peter Pan. I read this quite a while ago, and if you click here, and you will find my blog post that I did on it. So Peter Pan, I feel like, is one of those things that everyone knows about, and you know the storyline of it, but most people haven't actually read it. I hadn't read it, and I haven't actually watched any of the movies, and yet I still know the storyline of Peter Pan, which is a bit odd. So I thought, I'm going to read it, I'm actually going to jump in. And it was cool. It was a children's book, so it wasn't hard to read. So I managed to read through the whole thing, and I thought that I actually quite liked it. I mean, Peter Pan and Tinkerbell were both really fucking annoying. And I didn't know that. I thought that they were oh, they're nice, he never goes old. He's just a dick, isn't he? Tinkerbell especially was such a bitch. I thought Tinkerbell was supposed to be nice. She was just jealous little motherfucker. Yeah, I thought that Peter Pan was well worth a read. It was... I didn't know much about it, considering the fact that I thought I did. When I actually read it, I thought, oh, actually this is pretty cool. And it was childrenly at the same time. It was really interesting. So I thought it was worth a read, and I quite liked it. Good classic. Completely different route I went down here. Bridget Jones's Diary. This is one of those things that I'd never read, but I knew the whole storyline. And it's quite weird when that happens, because it's one of those things where it's not oh, I'm gonna watch the movie but I haven't read the book, because I'm always good at that. I always read the book before I see the movie. But it's one of those things that you just, when you're a kid, you just don't realise that it is a book. I didn't know it was a book when I was a kid when I watched Bridget Jones's Diary. And it was basically exactly how I expected it to be. It was awesome, it was funny and kind of witty, and I could quite relate to it a lot, because she's a bit weight obsessed, and she's in her 30s and she's still single, and it was just really funny. She's just quite amusing, and I remember that from the film. I remember that she's just quite generally amusing, and her relationship antics are quite hilarious. I did not realise though what a crazy mother she had. I don't remember that happening in the film, but yes, I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was, again, worth reading. I'm glad I read it. It's one of those things where you think, oh, I've seen the TV series, I'm not sure it's worth it. It's worth it.
I'm here for the final classic attempt, and I'm going to review Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which I'm pretty sure you've all probably heard of because it's obviously a classic. I read this when I was probably about 8 years old, so if you haven't read it, you should definitely check it out, because it's very well written for a children's book, and it's very good for your imagination. Please remember, it's not all about Johnny Depp, okay? So don't just be like, oh, I'm not reading the book, I'll just watch the film just because Johnny Depp is in it. Read the book as well. So yeah, you should definitely read it if you haven't, and if you have, please let us know what you thought about it, because it's a very good book, and imagination wise it just lets your imagination run wild, doesn't it really? I mean, it's about chocolate, who doesn't love chocolate? I mean, come on, we all want Willy Wonka's chocolate factory to be real, don't we? So that's it for today. If you have any classic attempts that you want us to do, please leave them in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, which is also down there. Like the video if you liked it, and we shall see you guys soon. Bye!